bees are fanning. There are a few bees on the ground in front where I kind of shook or bumped some bees down here in front of the hive. They just seem to be going to work. Now, there's a drone. That's interesting. Looks like he mated with someone. I'm out here working with the bees out here at Lake Patti Sue. And they've gotten pretty feisty. I was trying to go without gloves with just a veil. But I just got this new pair. I was going to try this new pair of Humblebee gloves out. Down here in Slocomb, we just got these last two hives that were in double stack nukes in 10 frame boxes. As you can see, these are the kind of greenish yellow colored boxes. These are the ones from the video. I think it was around 3 weeks ago. We put these boxes together, dipped them in some copper naphthenate, and it's taken them this long to really get the smell out of them. They seem to be cured now. There is a slight smell, but they put these bees in them and they seem to be taken to them just fine. If you look down here, you'll see the bees are fanning. There are a few bees on the ground in front where I kind of shook or bumped some bees down here in front of the hive. They just seem to be going to work. I did this one first and that one second. You see some of them are kind of orienting, getting used to these new boxes. See them flying around, but they seem fine. It's July 13th, it's been really hot. The bees here in this spot, those seem to be doing really well. So now I've got all my hives out here on these pallets in 10 frame boxes. So those are the two I just put in there. You can see we've got, the rest of these pallets have 4 10 frame boxes on, so we're done with nukes out here, at least for now. Now there's a drone. That's interesting. Looks like he mated with someone, you can tell. And then he just, or I don't know. Maybe not, maybe that's just, yeah. Looks like he mated with someone. Maybe. And they died, which is what drones do when they mate with someone. I think so. Not 100% sure, but there's a dead drone right there. I don't know if I've seen that before on top of a hive like that. Anyway, just thought I'd show you real quickly kind of how they're doing. For my channel, I've talked about them quite a bit because it's a new thing I'm doing with these pallets. And so far, seems like we have bees in all of them. What I'm about to do now, go ahead and treat for mites and get out of here and move on up to Lake Patti Sue and check those bees out. And you can see over in my truck, I've got some more, the rest of those boxes that I treated with the copper naphthenate about 3 weeks ago. So they seem like they're happy out here. Like I said before, I think it's a really good spot for them. I think they're going to thrive out here. I did put, a couple of weeks ago, we put 4 5-gallon buckets out here, which is a total of 20 gallons or so, give or take. And last week the bees had not really touched the food. Let me walk down there and just show you kind of what we got. It's right down there. I'll turn this off for a second. Probably, what, 40 yards maybe? Maybe 50, I don't know, 30 to 50 yards. I'm not very good at judging that, but here are my 4 5-gallon buckets. What I do is I put my sugar water in there, and I use Beekeeper's Choice, which is kind of like a honeybee healthy type supplement. A friend of mine sells it. It's really good stuff. I put that. I also put I also put amino bee in it for supplements. Mix it approximately 50-50 sugar water, not too exact. And then I stuff some pine straw in there. If you look here, you can see it pretty much, there's still a little bit in there, I guess. They haven't totally cleaned it out. Yeah, it's kind of fermenting a little bit, so we're gonna dump that out. They pretty much emptied it. But so what I'm guessing happened is they probably emptied it out and then it must have rained and put some more water in there. So anyway, you can see how you put the pine straw in there, the bees can suck the sugar water up without drowning. There's a few bees that have drowned in there, but not very many, looking in that pine straw. But another way I've heard, I may try this, you can open feed, is to put it in little kiddie pools. That way they've got more surface area, but you have to put a bunch of pine straw in there or something to keep them from drowning. That is an issue. So anyway, that's kind of how I feed them. Come on back up here, a little bee yard here. So there you go. 5 pallets, 20 hives, all in 10 frame boxes. Just gonna try and nurse these things along, help them grow, and get good and strong the rest of this year. And I'll possibly send them out for pollination. We'll decide as time goes on what we're gonna do with them. It's a fun project, we'll see what happens. I'm out here working with the bees out here at Lake Patti Sue. And they've gotten pretty feisty. I was trying to go without gloves with just a veil. But I just got this new pair. I was gonna try this new pair of humblebee gloves out. I think these are the basic ones. They are long sleeve, but they're not ventilated with a reinforced wrist. I've been wearing humblebee gloves now all year pretty much for the most part. I bought some of these goatskin gloves like this, except they were the reinforced wrist. And they're ventilated. And they have been awesome, but I have worn them and worn them and worn them many hours. And they still work. Starting to get worn out though. So I got this new pair here of more of the basic goatskin gloves. I'm gonna try some of the other, I wanna try the cowhide if I can get some of those as well. Just wanna let you know, the humblebee gloves, I really like the ones I've had in the past. And I prefer not to wear gloves, but if I need to wear gloves, I'm kind of a big fan of these humblebee gloves. Down in the link below, or in the description, there is a link to their company. They've been gracious enough to work with me and provide that link. So if you go on that link in the description and order a pair of humblebee gloves, it might help me out just a little bit. So I would appreciate it. Check them out, see what you think. I want to try some of the different kinds. They've got cowhide gloves, these goatskin gloves. They've got these kind of standard gloves. They've got the reinforced, I think it is, in the ventilator reinforced or something like that. So check them out, see what you think. And I've been super happy with the pair I got. I got some of the more expensive, the most expensive ones. I bought them back at the beginning of the year, but they were well worth it. Some people wear nitro gloves. I'm not a big fan. I might do a video in the future kind of comparing nitro to the leather gloves. I just kind of like the feel of leather gloves. Personally, that's my preference. A lot of people don't agree with me on that, and that's okay. I try to go without any gloves at all, if at all possible. All right, out here at Lake Patti Sue, just thought I'd do that short video. I'm going to get into these bees with these humblebee gloves, and I'm trying to get them out of these nukes into these 10 frame boxes over here. So let me get the gloves on and we'll finish up this box. I was working this box. I have 2 of them done already. Working on this one, and they have really gotten pretty feisty. This hive has gotten kind of aggressive. I noticed last week when I moved out, I guess this is when I was chasing me around. And they haven't always been that way. Back up at the farm. For some reason they started getting after me last week, so I'm not sure why. But let me get these gloves on, and I'll maybe tune in the video just for a minute and let you see how I do it. Kind of just do it the old-fashioned way here. I don't have a lot of time to do a video right now to get all set up. We'll see what we got. What I've done though is I've already brought over, I took the frames out of this box, which is on top, and I put the outside 3 frames on this side over here and these 2 frames over here from the other side, and I pulled the first frame right here out of that bottom box, and they really got after me. Let me get my gloves on, we'll get going again. I got these gloves on here. See, I actually have a size large. I really need extra larges. My other pair were extra larges. So, but I got them on. Took a little work. I got them on though. So, I'm just gonna put these bees, lots of bees in this hive. They've got the wonky comb there. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I got figured out what they want to do here. I'm just going to strip off there or not. We have these bees now. There is cotton all around here blooming. It looks like they're putting some nectar in here. I assume it's cotton. Maybe some other stuff blooming too. So if you have this wonky comb like this, just scratch it off. They'll rebuild. I actually ordered, I'm about done with this particular, I'm not sure what brand this is, it's just what my bee supply people have, plastic comb. I ordered some Pure triple waxed, and that's what I started using from here on out. But now we'll just do what we gotta do. Nice pretty pattern. These are some pretty strong bees that are doing well. They're just feisty. I'm not sure why they got so many aggressive and mean. I've transferred, worked with some bees early this afternoon, most of the afternoon. They've been nice. This is the first one I've had to actually put a jacket and gloves on for. I see some eggs in there, some queens in there. I think you can tell by looking at them it's a nice strong hive. I recognize these green boxes. These are the boxes that I use the naphthalate on. Let them sit for 3 weeks. And the smell is just about dissipated completely. So I decided to go ahead and use them. The bees seem to be taking to them just fine. No real issues that I've noted. This in here. I want to show you a little trick here to get it set up. We've got these Pixie kitchen towels, what they're called. Now they're getting after me. So what I did was I ripped it and stuck them in here. They've got this rough edge here, and the theory is the beetles will get stuck in that. I've got a friend that swears by them, so I'm going to try it. I normally use beetle blasters, but in this house I'm going to try these. I started using some. So yeah, you kind of have to glue them down with the propolis or wax in the hive, or they'll drag them out the front. I have some in my yard that are trying to drag them out the front. Bees are crazy. I gotta get this done. Just thought I'd share this with you. Good strong hive. Thought I'd show you what kind of gloves I use. The Humble Bee. If you like this video, please subscribe and like the video. And if you need some gloves, try out the Humble Bee gloves. I like them. I've been pleased with them so far. I do need to get a bigger size. I had extra larges and other ones. I need to get some extra larges to use. The other ones are still usable, but these I just wanted to try these new ones out and make one with it. So anyway, from Lake Patti Sue out here, Lake Patti Sue Bee Yard, I'm going to say on the next video. Thanks for watching. Lake Patti Sue, in the copper naphthalate boxes. They look good. Heading out. Ooh, what an adventure.